on why you need the hustle, why you got to have a hustle, how to set one up. Since I've been revisiting a lot of the hood stuff, it dawns upon me how many people in the hood had a dedicated hustle, a consistent hustle. One of the reasons that you need a strong hustle is the consistency of cash flow. This is why you got to have it. This is why it's necessary. This is why it is so important for you to have. And you have a lot of people who are not really keyed in on that hustle. One of the craziest things to me today is how many people need money and they're just so unfamiliar with the process that they don't even know where to start. One of the things that I looked at, when I designed a course is what's the beginning steps? And you have many people out there who don't have any clue to where to start. So, this is your starting part. First of all, you find yourself a niche. You find yourself a situation where people need something. That's your niche. Like uh like the bootleg house. When it was in the hood, there was a bootleg house. It was a hustle. How did this hustle make it? Well, before they changed the laws here in Georgia, you couldn't buy alcohol on Sunday. If you didn't get your alcohol Saturday night, unless you lived in the hood with the bootleg hustle, the bootleg house would sell you beer and alcohol on Sunday. They charge you a handsome fee because you couldn't get it in the stores, you couldn't get it in the convenience stores. So they would sell, you see somebody walking off of the steps with a six pack. You need a hustle. So the first thing is you're looking for need. You're looking for a need. You're looking for a place that you can park your services into. You're looking to become a fulfillment part of the hustle. Like girls, who do hair on the side can be a hustle. Like the bootleg house. I'm probably gonna do a story about that because that place was crazy. So one of the things is eBay's a hustle, Craigslist a hustle. One of the big things is that people have to have some initiative. People have to have some get up and go about themselves. They have to I don't even know how to have this conversation because when I was a kid, most of the cats I knew had this inner desire to have something. It's like if I wanted to get these Jordache jeans, cutting Miss Jones' lawn this summer will help me get those Jordache jeans. There was a fulfillment process. It's like if I do X, Y, and Z, I get money, then I can take this money and get what I want. This is one of the things. How many of you have a hustle? How many of you are about that hustle life? How many are you about providing services to your fellow man? That's where it starts. That's where it all originates. Like there was this one guy who used to be at Labor Ready, and he used to sell cigarettes, Newports. A lot of people smoke Newports. He used to sell cigarettes for $1 a cigarette. People, he make 30, $40 while we just sitting in there waiting, like, hey, See, he had a captive audience. So these folks, they just felt the need to smoke. I don't know what it is because a lot of these guys on these construction sites, they were big smokers because they would get like 2 smoke breaks and they go over there and smoke and sit there and talk. I didn't understand because I wasn't a smoker, but I used to take my smoke break. They're gonna take a smoke. They're gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a break. So what I used to do would just go to I go around the building and just sit down until they were finished. But the hustle, having a dedicated, strong hustle. How many people have that hustle? How many people really? I mean, seriously, let's be real. Who here has a hustle? My hustle used to be Craigslist. I've stopped flipping stuff. One of my hustle is eBay, helping my cousin with his business. Okay. Who else here has a hustle? Because we got to be about action, people. Ben, I'm a businessman. All right. Typically once you start a business, you stop hustling. So I get that. TV hustle. What's the TV hustle? TMA, I flip car parts. That could be real lucrative if you know what you're doing. There are many cars you can buy for $200-300 are worth way more money parted out. You take the windshield off. I mean, seriously, you take these parts, they make more money. JCM, yes, all about the hustle for extra money to help fund eBay and real estate. Jordan, I don't have a hustle. Agent J Pool, I hustle with pre foreclosures. Ooh, that's tricky. That's tricky, tricky, tricky. Selling streaming TV. How do you sell that? Just a question. I'm not into that. You know, when this is what a strong hustle mentality will give you. First part of hustling is action, activity. You got to be doing something. You have to be doing something. It's just not going to happen. And once you get into a part where you can, jailbreak fire sticks, that was a very big hustle. Once you are rolling with your hustle, you can turn that energy into activity, into a habit. When you make hustling a habit, you're more than likely going to end up a business person. This is, because a hustle will teach you how to get your business. Because essentially, a business is a consistent hustle. Hustles are here and there, like my hustle in the storage auction business was the upscale garage sale. I would get up every Saturday morning because we got cash. And I would put up those signs on Mountain Industrial and people would roll in. And, I would sell stuff to people rolling in, 10,000, 6,000 square feet. Everything was $1. Stuff would roll out of there. I would meet people from Craigslist who were coming to pick up stuff. You know what's funny? I used PayPal for Craigslist and I never got a charge back and I never got screwed. Because essentially people will keep shopping if long as they have money. So I would like, well, if you can't pick up the Saturday, if you're willing to pay through PayPal right now, I can hold it. And that's the only way I would hold it if they would buy it. I wouldn't hold it for half down or nothing like that. And a lot of them were like, okay, here's my credit card. And they would come pick it up. Would print up the PayPal invoice and staple it to it with their name and the fact that it was paid. Because, one of the things that would happen frequently is stuff that was sold is the things that people would want to get into. It's funny. Goonies girl flips houses, have rentals, offer consulting services as a rental property coach. John, I buy the clean best pack units with one lot caught on the floor at the door. That's funny. Now doing online evaluations. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Oh, that's an interesting name. One of my hustles is t-shirts. Timmy, I follow kids on YouTube that drift, that drift. I see what parts they use a lot, and I go look for those parts. That's very smart, Tim A. Seeing what these kids are wearing out and going out and looking for it because since these kids are wearing these parts out, they're gonna be buying them. And kids who are doing the same thing. What's up, DSLR Chronicles? Ben, you do storage auctions? Oh man, look at that. Essentially, hustles are actions. The harder you hustle, the more money you make. And your hustles are going to turn into businesses if you have a hustle because Craigslist, I turned it into a business, making money from Craigslist 5 to 7 days a week. And even after I got out, I went back to the hustle thing, which was very part time. A hustle can be very part time. You can be like, all right, let me go here, look, or you can just have some stuff that you would buy and you have it up on Craigslist. I didn't know you were doing that. I really wonder what the current state of storage auctions are today and how people are getting into them. I started off Craigs, the storage auction is a business. I was coming from a business environment. I was coming from an environment where, I was selling people office furniture. I was running installation crews. So I was very much still in the business mode. And that's the way I attacked the storage auctions. After those first few months of people messing with me, of people playing with me. But essentially, if you're looking to put some money in your pocket, you need a hustle. I think everyone needs a hustle or a side business. A hustle, you know, being the bartender is hot right now. Folks are hitting 100K subs just doing videos of hauls. Uh, Tash Rabbit, Resell Rabbit. I know he did that, and I was just blown away. It validated one of my concepts because I was supposed to be up for a reality television show, and they had all of these scammy, wild. It's like, well, let's salt the unit. Let's go out and got these. They find these high end things and put them in the unit. And I was like, people gonna know that's fake. I was like, look, just show us. Give me because I remember say, probably need about $20,000 a month to buy units. That will give you enough money to get some good units and sort the units and stuff. They didn't want to do that. They wanted to keep it, easy and predictable. And you got folks on YouTube doing what I presented to the network, and they're winning with it. That formula. Agent J pull facts, no hustle. Your money could disappear too quick. Tim, a YouTuber Hush Performance gives great information how to make money with Honda. His how to yard video is a great start if you want to flip car parts. Yeah, I don't know, Ben. I don't think he's making, because I know that at one point they had renegotiated their contracts and they were getting like 40, $50,000 per episode. So I don't know if he's making more money than they are, but there aren't that many. I know he's making money. I know he's making a lot of money. All right, Shadow the music artist. Folks want a quick hit, but it doesn't exist in any business. Thank you, Douglas Jones. The hustle, because I'm trying to reach these people who want money but don't want to hustle. They don't want to do anything. They're just like, well, this person over here is making money and they ain't really doing much. So I want to make money like they're making, without really knowing the details of what these people are doing and how they're set up. They really are not keyed into what these people are doing. They have no clue. So that is part of the deal. So it's going to be really short because I'm trying to keep these, because we're not going to go the full hour. Goonies girls, how can you hustle using info products? I wrote a book about how to do storage auctions. That's how I did that. But go ahead if any of y'all need any information. So let me go here. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me stay congruent for you folks who want to hustle and do resale. Let me go ahead and give you a little bit of the game. So this will be, it should be under the stream, but if it's not, for those of you who want to do resale, what the heck? My stuff is just all janky. It's just doing weird things. All right, here we go. This is for all you folks who want to do resale. This is the storage auction stuff for all the folks who want to try that. That link's right there. And I'm going to go through this. Oh, also, the first link, go ahead and get Money Management, the Basics of Finance and Wealth Development. Go ahead and get that. That's the course everybody should get. The first link below. You should get that. And yeah, Money Management, Basics of Finance and Wealth Development. You should get this course before you start making more money, because then you will be able to realize the new money that comes in, the money that isn't there already. So be sure to get that. And I will see you guys later.